And one of the greatest things that hunters have been able to do over the last 100 years through forward-thinking, active participation in wildlife conservation and the funding of that conservation is form organizations like the Wild Sheep Foundation.
When Lewis and Clark made their journey west, wild sheep and bighorn sheep were one of the most numerous animals that they came across.
Prior to 1900, it was thought more than 1 million wild bighorn sheep roamed the western United States and Canada. Disease transmission, competition for forage from domestic sheep, and over-harvesting for food all contributed to the decline of wild bighorn sheep populations. One of the biggest hurdles limiting the comeback of bighorn sheep in western North America is pneumonia. As conservation efforts seek to restore bighorn populations, pneumonia can decimate a herd. When a bighorn sheep population is initially infected, often as many as a third and sometimes up to 90% of the herd may die of pneumonia.
What do they mean to North America? What do they mean to the conservationist? Wild sheep are the canary in the coal mine. If their health is strong, if their populations are strong, the habitat is good, and chances are the mule deer will be doing well, the elk will be doing well, the marmot will be doing well. Those are our indicator species. The challenge with bighorn sheep and thinhorn sheep, they don't pay their way. They aren't numerous enough in the western states to drive the revenue that is needed to conserve them, to pay for the wildlife management.
The Wild Sheep Foundation's primary fundraiser is their annual convention held in Reno, Nevada in January. Most conservation funds are raised through the auction of legal, scientifically based wild sheep management hunts provided by various states, provinces, and Native American tribes located throughout North America.
The Wild Sheep Foundation is known as kind of the marquee marketer of premier and special licenses and tags from state, provincial, and tribal agencies. The past 3 years, Wild Sheep Foundation has directed over $4 million a year to wild sheep conservation and mission programs. That's about $13.5 million in 3 years. We work with our state and provincial and tribal agencies to first and foremost protect the wild sheep that are there, but then to look for areas that sheep may have been in the past, trap some from areas that there are populations that are strong, and move them into those new areas to create new metapopulations of bighorn sheep. Wild sheep need wild places. So when you support the Wild Sheep Foundation, you're supporting an organization that will ensure that there is habitat for not only bighorn sheep and thinhorn sheep, but all of the other wildlife that we love to enjoy. Sheep hunters are romantics. There's a passion in the mountain hunter, the sheep hunter, and many of us ask why. I think the most critical element is the mountains themselves. They talk to us. And then there's this, the animals themselves. They're some of the most majestic, iconic, big game animals in all of the world. Something about those lofty places, something about the cold, the rain, the snow, the ice, the rocks, the sweat, the pain, the burning lungs, the burning legs. That is the essence of mountain hunting, and that's the essence of sheep hunting. And that, quite frankly, is the essence of the Wild Sheep Foundation.
To learn more about the Wild Sheep Foundation or to become a member, go to wildsheepfoundation.org.